Good morning, vlog. Do you ever have those moments where you really don't think that you look very good, but you just deal with it and you're hungry, so all you want to do is eat, and then you go to the fridge and there's nothing in it. Even though it's full of food, there's nothing in this fridge for me to eat. Do you ever have those feelings? Because I do. We need to clean this stuff up. What the heck is this? That's not edible. All I want to do is eat this leftover pie for breakfast. It's gonna be the best breakfast ever. However, we're going to Corrado's parents later, so I'm already gonna be eating a lot of bad dessert and deliciousness because I won't be able to control myself. I already know that because they will have freaking awesome food and I'll just want to eat it. But I'm too lazy to make breakfast. It's too much work, and there's never any bread in the house anymore. I'm complaining a lot. Do you ever have those days where all you want to do is just grab the quickest and the easiest thing and then just sit at your computer and do nothing? Because that's what I feel like right now. Breakfast of champions, guys. Cheese, pepperette, and some veggies. AKA the stuff that was the easiest and the quickest to grab and put on a plate and eat. Also, I bought this orange juice for a recipe and now nobody's drinking it, so I have to drink all of it. Which isn't exactly a problem because I used to drink orange juice all the time. I was like obsessed with juice when I moved here because, okay, people are gonna think I'm weird, but in Holland it's normal to drink buttermilk, or at least it was with my family. So we would have milk and buttermilk in the morning with breakfast, but then I didn't like milk, so I only drank buttermilk. But here the buttermilk is slightly different and not necessarily sold in every single grocery store for some reason, but buttermilk was replaced by orange juice when I moved to this country. So I had a lot of orange juice all the time because it's good for you. It is sugary, but it's still good for you. But then here, nobody wants to drink orange juice. So now I've had this entire container. I've used like half a cup for a recipe, and then we just have this little container, and now I gotta drink it. So I've got we have these tiny little cups. So every morning I just have a tiny little mug of orange juice, and it's delicious.
Hello, Saskia and I just came back from my parents' house because we're leaving in a few days.
Yeah.
I might have said too much too soon. But we're leaving in a few days, and my parents wanted to see us, so we went down for dinner. And while we were there, coincidentally, I was also kind of setting up bank accounts so that I can transfer money from one account to another account. And so I called them and I'm like, hey, I want to set up an account so I can transfer them between. And she's like, yeah, no problem. Just we need do you have like a blank check for the one account? I'm like, yeah, I got it right here, no problem. So cool, so write all these things on it and write void and, get the account numbers. And she's like, okay, so if you can send us the check, we can authorize it. I'm like, cool, what email address should I send it to? Like, I'll take a photo, I'll scan it. She goes, no, you gotta mail it. I'm like, yeah, to what email address? What email address am I mailing it to? And there was that awkward moment, and then I realized, I'm like, oh, I'm an idiot. She thinks I'm an idiot. And she's like, no, you have to actually physically mail it.
Snail mail.
Snail mail. I'm like, oh, that seems inefficient. She's like, yeah, well, that's how it goes. I'm like, all right. So I look outside, I'm like, do you have an envelope? Do we have those? Do those exist in our house? And we had one. It was way too big for the check that my mom gave me. And my mom gave us like a mailing package. And then so I'm like, okay, cool, I got an envelope and we've got stamps. I'm like, these stamps don't have any numbers in the corners. Don't stamps have like 10 cents, 20 cents? Like they have like a value. And then I'm like, okay, well, how much is it to mail a letter? Like, I don't know these things. So I have like a thing online, and it's like, to mail a letter, it costs X amount of cents if it's within Canada. I'm like, okay, cool. But this stamp doesn't have any numbers on it, or I don't know how much cents these are worth. So, going to my parents' house, I just grab everything, put it in my bag, and go to my mom, be like, I need to mail this. What do I do? So I knew where to write the addresses. And then mom's like, oh yeah, this is one of those, it doesn't matter what the cost is, stamps, as long as you just put it on the corner, it's good. It's like it's a permanent stamp. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's why I was confused. So I was like, yep, so just seal it up, and then we're good to go. So I go to lick the envelope, it doesn't stick. I'm like, do you have any tape? So he's like, yeah, I'll get you some tape. And then I'm like looking at the stamps in my hand, looking at the envelope, looking at the stamps in the envelope, and look at my mom, and I'm like, does it go on the top right?
Oh my gosh. You don't even know where to put a stamp.
When was the last time you mailed something?
Doesn't matter.
Never.
That's like regular knowledge is where to put a stamp on an envelope.
Top right is the answer. So we're back in the basement.
We're back.
Yeah. And my mom fixed the sweater. The sweater, I got the sweater, ordered it online, and it fits, and I love it. It's got like this big Assassin's Creed hood. And the zipper was too tight. Like, the zipper width was too small.
But
so when I went to zip it up, it was
yeah.
just getting stuck constantly with the fabric, and it was almost impossible to zip up. It took like 5 minutes to get into this thing every day. It was a commitment. I'm like, if this thing's going on, it's staying
I am
on.
wearing the sweater and not taking it off.
And I had to like pull the zipper up through the fabric. Anyways, it was a mess. But the hoodie's great. So my mom, who is a seamstress and a tailor, put on a new zipper, and it has a dangly thing.
Yeah, I like it.
And now it works great, and there's no problems.
Cool.
Yeah. And then, but other than that, you know, I was sitting at my desk and I was thinking, do I have a problem,
Yes.
or is this a solution?
2.
Tiredness. Like a fight against unconsciousness.
Oh.
I like to think it's a solution.
Mm-hmm. You would think it's a solution.
If there's a car in here, you're gonna
Then
think it's
it would be a solution.
I want to win on one of the blue sides.
Mm.
The blue sides are the exciting ones.
Why do you always gotta litter?
I'm not littering. Littering only counts if it's outside.
What?
You can't litter inside.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
You most definitely can. What about like a mall? You're inside in a mall.
That's not littering.
Yes, it is. How is that not littering?
That's just making a
If you
mess.
throw something on the ground in a mall, you're littering.
Is it?
Yeah?
I think that's up for debate.
No, I think that's true. Are you serious? This is the most depressing thing. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
It's because you said you were littering. This is littering. And you that's why. Fascinating. You're so weird.
Just wanted one.
Just one baby.
Give me daily vlogs, I want them in my subscription box. I wonder who might drop by, even though sometimes it's Canada outside. So don't go away, we're here every day. It's not ApprenticeEh, it's ApprenticeEh. Hey!